Welcome to segment number 7 of the V-2 build series. In this segment, we'll be preparing and installing the turbine and pull-out plug shroud covers onto the aft end of the airframe tube. Here's what the parts look like. These are the turbine shroud covers. They're the longer of the two parts, and these are the pull-out plug covers. They're a little bit shorter. There are 4 of each of these parts in each kit, but you'll only need 2 of each. The pull-out plug covers are going to be installed at 2 points on the aft airframe, all the way against the top of the nozzle insert. Let's go ahead and get started with that. The first thing we'll need to do is identify where on the airframe tube each of these 4 parts will need to go. There are 4 quadrants at the base of the model. 2 of these quadrants can be readily identified because this is where the join strip for the airframe is located. I've highlighted that here for visibility with a piece of masking tape. This is the point where the turbine shroud covers will go. The 2 quadrants that do not have the airframe join seam are where the pull-out plug covers are going to go. We're going to begin with the pull-out plug covers. The pull-out plug cover will be installed at the aft end of the airframe tube, centered between the 2 fins, nestled against the top of the nozzle insert. Once it's in place and you're satisfied with the positioning of the part, we'll lock it in place by wicking some thin Tamiya cement into the seams. Put just a touch more here at the top, and that part is installed. We'll repeat this on the opposite side of the airframe tube, 180 degrees from this location. Next, we'll install the turbine shroud covers. Again, we're going to install these on the quadrants identified by the presence of the airframe join seam line. Again, we'll be installing these parts centered between the 2 fins, but rather than being nestled against the top of the nozzle insert, we're going to position them about 6 millimeters higher than that, or about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, I'm satisfied with that positioning. I'm going to wick some cement into place. I'll double check the positioning again. I'm going to make a minor adjustment here. I understand that the lack of contrast between the white parts may make it difficult for you to see exactly what's going on here, but the idea is to position the part between the 2 fins with the bottom edge of the part 6 millimeters above the aft nozzle insert. I'm going to bring a measuring tool in, and I'm satisfied with that placement. We'll repeat this on the opposite side 180 degrees, and then we'll move on to the next step.